Imagine this. You just survived a tough month at your job. Long shifts, tired feet, same routine every day. Then at night, your phone buzzes. Payment processed, $2,000. But the moment you open your banking app, you only see $1,456. You look at the breakdown: federal tax, state tax, Social Security, Medicare. It feels like a group of invisible hands reaches into your pocket before you can even touch your own money. But here's the truth many people never realize. Taxes are basically the membership fee for living in a functioning society. You pay, the government builds schools, repairs roads, checks food safety, and sometimes sends million-dollar machines halfway across the world for reasons nobody fully understands. Different taxes hit different moments. Income tax, money you earn. Sales tax, money you spend. Capital gains tax, money your investments make while you sleep. Then there's Social Security and Medicare. Think of Social Security as a forced savings plan. You're giving money now so your older self gets monthly paychecks later. Medicare is healthcare funding for seniors and those with serious conditions. And then comes everyone's least favorite game, filing taxes. The government already knows the correct answer, but they still make you guess. If you guess wrong, you're toast. Yes, taxes feel annoying, but fun fact, countries that pay higher taxes often end up with a better quality of life overall. Banks. Walk into a bank, hand over your cash, and you might imagine it being stored in some giant steel vault like in the movies. But the truth? That money is already out the door. Banks aren't vaults, they're matchmakers. You deposit $1,000, they keep a tiny slice. The rest goes to someone buying a car, a fridge, or maybe a jet ski. This system is called fractional reserve banking, and it only works because not everyone tries to withdraw everything at the same time. Except in 2008, when everybody did show up, and the whole system almost melted. Banks make profit by lending your money at higher interest than what they pay you. They convince you to store money with them because cards and transfers are easier than cash. They give you interest. It's safer. And deposits are insured up to $250,000. Interest. Borrow $1,000. Pay back $1,280. Why? Interest, the cost of using someone else's money. If you borrow, interest is a penalty. If you save or invest, interest becomes your reward. Two types exist: simple interest, basic fee. Compound interest, money that creates more money like little clones. Miss a credit card payment once? Your $12 fast food meal transforms into a $50 nightmare. But invest long-term instead? Your money starts multiplying slowly, then faster, until one day you wake up comfortable, confident, maybe even wealthy. Interest can quietly destroy you or quietly make you successful. It depends on whether you are the one paying it or the one earning it. Inflation. You open a snack you bought last week. Half the bag is air. The price? Higher than before. Congratulations. Inflation just robbed your buying power. Inflation means money loses value over time. Your $5 stays $5, but it buys less food, less fuel, less everything. Why does it happen? Too much money floating around. Production getting more expensive. Supply chain problems. Or people simply expecting prices to rise, which makes them rise faster. A little inflation, around 2%, is normal. But when it skyrockets, it destroys savings. That's when governments raise interest rates to cool down spending. Recessions. A recession means the economy shrank for at least 6 months. One moment your life feels steady. Next moment you hear about layoffs, falling stock prices, and tightened budgets everywhere. Recessions can start because of high interest rates, global issues, pandemics, war, or just the natural boom and bust cycle. Think of the economy like a party. Everyone's dancing during the boom. Then suddenly the lights come on and reality hits. But recessions don't last forever. Economies recover, people spend again, and life slowly climbs back. Credit scores. A credit score is a three-digit number that remembers every financial mistake you've ever made. It decides whether you can buy a car, get a house, or pay painful interest rates. Scores range from 300 to 850. Below 580, trouble. Above 750, you look financially trustworthy. Your score comes from paying on time, how much credit you use, how long you've had accounts, variety of credit, new applications. You can have no debt but still have a terrible score if you've never built credit. It's not about wealth, it's about trust. Understand the rules, and you can bend them in your favor. Money and currency. Here's the weird part about money. It isn't truly real. A dollar bill, Bitcoin, or even a stick. The only difference is what humans agree has value. Governments print money. Banks control the flow. People trade it. Print too much, inflation.